Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to McVan O'Keefe Arena, as today we have the annual CARLIN Cup between the visiting Bishop Fenwick Crusaders and the PBD Linfield North Reading Tanners. This is Bob Bua. Alongside me is my sidekick, Maxton, who will be bringing us all of today's action live from you on PATV. Tanners are coming off back-to-back heartbreaking losses.
Yeah, they are. Let's see how they can bounce back today.
Again, they were tied going into the third period against Pope Francis on Wednesday, and gave one up there. And then on Saturday, senior night, they had a tough third period. So we could see here if the Tanners can hold their legs through all three periods and play a strong game.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. It should be a good matchup. Two rivals. We're going to put everything on the line today, so we'll see what happens.
And as the puck drops, the annual CARLIN Cup game is underway. This has become one of the better traditions in the North Shore, this first Monday of February break, where PBD and Fenwick face off for the CARLIN Cup. So PBD wins the face-off and gets the puck into the offensive zone here. Let's see if they can kind of sustain some offensive pressure. And Fenwick does a good job of getting the puck out. So again, PBD came with the lineup today of Sarah Mitchell and Grace Allen, Sydney Zizza, Maura Flaws, and Ava Lonis in their starting lineup. And of course, in between the pipes is Lexi Prefeet, who's been the goalie for the last couple of games. Again, she's been a fill-in. They've had a couple of injuries on that end. So the Tanners dump the puck in deep and make a line change here. PBD is in their home whites, and Fenwick is in their road golds here today.
I think it's going to take a bit for either team to find identity in the offense side of the game.
Fine shot is just off the wide side of the net there. And PBD has the puck behind the net, trying to get it up front to Spack takes a wrist shot. Oh, deflected wide there in front. So PBD gets some early offensive pressure. It seems like yesterday, like Saturday, they've come out strong. The puck bounces and up into the goalie for a save. That is Stella Matarisi in net for Bishop Fenwick.
Let's see if PBD can get an early goal, some early shots that they're taking.
Yeah, PBD, again, this has been what they've done the last couple of games. They've come out strong, and they just got to be able to sustain it for three periods. Face off in front of us is kicked back and kept in by PBD for now. Let's see if they can reestablish the puck here. Is battling up along the boards. The centering pass is taken out by Fenwick. Again, I've been impressed. I don't know if you've been the last couple of games with how strong PBD's defense has been, limiting shots in front of Lexi. But that one sneaks through. And Fenwick gets on the board first with a goal. Shot looks like it just beat Lexi Preffy on her glove side.
That didn't take long for Bishop Fenwick. They went down on their side of the ice and just shot immediately, and it went in. And I think if Fenwick continues to put a lot of shots on net, they'll consistently, get some goals.
I believe that was number 24, Bryn Scott, who scored that goal, but I will wait for the official call. It was tough to see it happen quickly. That shot was deflected wide there by the Fenwick goalie. Seems to be a thing. Yeah, that was Bryn Scott with the goal. Seems to be a thing, right? PBD's kind of given up those long distance shot goals, right? But when they lock down on defense, they've done a good job of really kind of stopping those. Another shot is kind of deflected wide, and PBD passed back to the goalie and brought up here. Looks like it's number 14, Sydney Zizzo, who drops the puck in there for PBD.
Yeah, PBD's going to have to respond now with the goal of their own, because Fenwick scored very quickly.
Sorry, that was Maura Flaws who's bringing up the puck for the 24. And puck stays in, actually. PBD's kept the puck in. It's a 2-on-1. It's come down the side. PBD's going to take a shot. It's just wide of the net. Peabody battles to try to keep it in. That's Lenny Speck tries to center it out, and it's cleared out by Fenwick. And that's going to be icing. It's an early 1-0 lead here in the CARLIN Cup. Just a little bit about the CARLIN Cup. This is a long-standing annual hockey game between Peabody and Fenwick. It originally started in 1987 in honor of Charlie CARLIN, who was kind of like the organizer of Peabody hockey. The game started by his nephew, Bo Tierney. Again, those are two kind of big names in Peabody hockey. That shot is saved by Matarisi. That's like 3 or 4 saves early on from Matarisi.
Yeah, I like the aggression, though, from Peabody.
Yeah, Peabody is playing very aggressive right now. It started as a game between the two boys' schools. And that slid its way through and under the net! Sidney Zizzo with the shot from the top of the key. Slides under Matarisi's goal, and Peabody ties the game at 1.
Well, the aggression panned out. I thought it was going to be a pass, but I guess it was a shot and went to the net. Peabody just needs to stay aggressive, all 3 periods, and I think they'll stay competitive in this game.
Yeah, and that's I think that's the key. Peabody's come out shooting the puck, getting some shots on Matarisi, who up to that point had made saves, and that one just kind of slid underneath her, and Zizza ties this game at 1. It's what you got to love about rivalry, about a rivalry game like this. It's anybody's. No one's ever out of it, and people are going to kind of battle through, and Peabody battles back to tie this game at 1.
Yeah, and it comes down to who plays the hardest through all 3 periods, and we've seen that with this team before. If you slack out for a couple periods, you're not gonna win the game.
Peabody battling on the boards, and Fenwick clears it out, and the referee's going to wave off icing. And Peabody's going to wrap it around and clear the puck out of the zone. Let's see if they can establish some offensive zone time. Again, their offensive zone time has been really good. They've kind of set that early, and and are rewarded with the first period goal. Even the passing today, I don't know, Maxon, if you would agree. The passing today seems a lot crisper than it did, especially against Masco, where they had missed a lot of passes early.
Yeah, definitely. And then it was the pass that led to Peabody's first goal.
Back with the wrist shot. Oh, double reflector. We have the penalty coming up. Backhand save by Matarisi. Puck is still loose out in front. Peabody and Fenwick in a battle for it. Back goes in deep to kind of retain it. They try to get it back out front. Puck's in the air. And Peabody again keeping it down. The Peabody player was on her knees. He couldn't see the puck. Yeah, Peabody battles to kind of keep it in.
This is a very physical start to the game.
First 5 minutes, both teams got a goal, and it's been a kind of a physical game. Peabody skates up, takes a shot off the post and into the protective net. We're gonna have a face-off. Sidney's is a blasted one, and again, I don't know if Matarisi got a piece of that or if that hit the crossbar, but Matarisi, that's 6 or 7 shots so far this first period. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Peabody's got to stay aggressive, and they definitely got to get some shots into the net. This
has been a good offensive possession for Peabody. Peabody's shot is into the gut, bounces up front. The rebound is not there. Back to the defender. Oh, the one-timer just off of her stick the wrong way, and Fenwick clears it out. Loose puck down front, and Peabody prevents the breakaway there. Good job. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty coming up. We have an early power play here. Who's going into the Fenwick?
Peabody power play.
Yeah.
It's big.
That is a big power play here. Big penalty. That was Catherine Tinkham, number 37, who's going into the box for the first penalty of the game.
The way Peabody's been shooting this game, I think they won't have a hard time getting a goal during the power play.
Kept in by Peabody. Passed wide of the net and kept in. Peabody's power play was really good the other day. They had a lot of shots. Just couldn't put one in. Bounce out in front. And Fenwick is going to bring it up the other side and clear it out. Zizza with a good check, stick check there to poke the puck away. Here comes PVD back into the offensive zone here. Pass in front is broken up by Fenwick and cleared out by Bishop Fenwick. PVD needs to get out and reset into the offensive zone.
Fenwick's doing a great job right now.
Fenwick is doing a good job of really kind of preventing PVD from getting that puck in. There's a minute and 12 left here on the power play, and PVD gets it back into the offensive zone. Let's see if now they can establish. Open shot, and it's gloved by Matarisi. That was number 28, Ava Luanis with the shot, and again, Matarisi with the save. So with 8:18 to play here in the first period of the Carlin Cup, the score is 1-1, and PVD is currently on a power play. Face off in front of us, is deflected back. Could not be cleared out. Spack kept it in. Spack shot. Oh, went to the middle, and PVD couldn't get the sticks and kind of deflected. Shot by number 11 is high of the net. Backside deflected wide again by Matarisi, and that's going to kind of clear the zone.
Fenwick's doing a great job with the defense. So it looks like they're the team with more players on the ice right now.
Yeah, Fenwick is making it hard for PVD once it's cleared out to get the puck back into the zone. PVD could not keep it in, and we'll have to kind of clear it out. So last charge here, the last 25 seconds. Let's see what PVD can do. Number 11 skates down, puck hits the side, and is cleared out. It's going to wave off the icing call here. And 9 seconds to go here on the power play, and PVD is going to kind of bring it up. It's a 2-on-1. PVD makes the pass, centering shot, saved by Matarisi again. That was a pretty give and go there by PVD on the 2-on-1. Shot again.
That was a great push on the final few seconds of the power play.
Yeah, shot was blocked by number 20 from Bishop Fenwick. That was Isabella McCormick. And here comes PVD now bringing it up as we are back to full strength here for both sides. PVD keeps it in, skating it down low beyond the circle. Tries to pass it out, and it's going to get out of the zone. The Tanners have had their opportunities here, and again, Matarisi has done a great job behind the net. And the pass out is taken by Fenwick. Fenwick comes into the offensive zone now. Again, this is, I thought, where PVD was strong, was really kind of limiting the offensive ice time for both Masco and Pope Francis in the last couple of games. Yeah,
without a doubt. I feel like PVD had a luck against them past couple games.
Oh, nice pass to the center and deflected by the Fenwick. Fenwick player.
PVD's had some luck against them the past couple games. So, I feel like this game, they should continue to play how they play. Think they could, chances are they're definitely going to end up being good for them.
So PVD does get it out of Fenwick zone and brings it across. Passes down. No penalty here. We lost the stick. Oh, now we have a call coming up. We have a call coming up on the ice. No, it looks like it's going to be offsides. It's going to be the call here as the puck is going to be taken to just outside the blue line here from PVD. So with like 2/3 of the period over here, it's been kind of a back and forth game. But again, I think for the most part, that offensive zone for PVD has been.
Yeah, and see if they could get back to that, as Fenwick the past couple of minutes have had possession of the puck most of the time.
Yeah, Fenwick has the puck into their zone now. The PVD takes it and clears it out. Looks like PVD's going to make a change here. Fenwick coming in. Puck bouncing around and off to the side of the boards here. No, does not get wrapped around. PVD's going to bring it up. PVD's coming here. It's a charge here, coming up strong. Pass set. Oh, what a save! Bounce out foot. Oh, just wide of the net. two great opportunities there for Peabody. Wow, another great give and go there by
Just
the Tanners.
Missed by a couple of inches there.
Wow. Matarisi with the great save. The rebound was there, and I can't tell if she got a stick on it or if it hit the side bar there, but what another opportunity there for the Tanners. To take the lead.
It's been like that for them, all the past couple of games. Just a lot of great shots, a lot of great opportunities to miss by a couple of inches.
Yeah, Peabody keeps it in. Again, a goal for Peabody before the end of the period would be a huge momentum booster. Pass out in front, and again, it's kicked away by Matarisi.
One of these goals are going to fall in. Or one of them are going to go in.
Yeah, I mean, just got to keep the pressure up and keep playing, right? That's kind of the name of the game. Fenwick bring it up, and they dump it in behind the net. And we have a call coming up here on the ice. Oh, it looks like the net got dislodged. Yeah, so the two players down there, it looks like they hit the net and net got dislodged there. So we've got 4:03 here on the ice, the official scoreboard here. Again, the score is still 1-1. And the puck is now in the Bishop Fenwick offensive zone. Shot out in front is kicked wide by the Peabody goalie. Fenwick skating in. Shot is kind of saved. Puck's out front. Peabody finally gets kind of their hands on it again. This has been a good offensive session there for the Fenwick girls team.
Yeah, it has. They haven't had a possession like this really all period long. So,
here goes Peabody up the right. Peabody steals the puck. Bring it up. Comes middle. Tries to get a stick on it. Oh. Good charge and another kind of shot.
1-on-4 there. Tough to get a clean shot off, but she did.
Yeah, I mean, Peabody was on a line change, and she skated down, got the shot. The rebound was there, but Matarisi did a good job of falling on it. So let's see what happens here in the last 3:19. It would be Peabody's worked hard. It'd be good to get a goal here and be rewarded for their efforts. Here comes Fenwick up the side here. Good, that shot was deflected by the Peabody defender. Battling along the boards, and centering pass is cleared out by the Tanners. Good job there. Oh, the defender falls. Peabody skates in. Shot goes wide of the net. Oh, another great opportunity there for Peabody. Peabody keeps it in and dumps it into behind the net.
Peabody's just gotta execute on these free opportunities that they're getting right now.
Yeah, the Fenwick defender fell, leaving a break for the Tanners, and shot just went wide of the net. So puck being battled for in the corner there. Sneaks out. Fenwick tries to clear it out. Kept in. Pass to Zizza. Zizza takes the shot. Bounces down in front. Peabody's doing a good job of fighting and battling for the pucks in the corner and keeping them in. Pucks here in front of us. Got a good view from the TV camera. And Fenwick wins it and brings it out across the zone. Fenwick bringing it in. Shot is saved by the Peabody goalie. Again, Peabody's going to bring it up. Fenwick on a change, and Peabody's going to dump it in. That was number 11, DeVergio. I believe she scored a goal against Masco on Wednesday night. So here comes Fenwick into the offensive zone. We are under 2 minutes to play here in the first period. It's been an exciting first period. Again, these rivalry hockey games are always fun to watch because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and you can tell that both teams are playing very physical, and it's just who wants it more. That's the story of the game.
Fenwick brings it in. It's getting down. Broken up there by the Peabody defense. Looks like that was the Letty's back. Here's a shot up front. Pass up front. Here comes Peabody. Can she get a stick on it? It just goes wide of the net. Good break up there. That was number 7 for Bishop Fenwick, Lexi Sawa with the break up there. Again, Peabody with another kind of great opportunity. As we reach the last minute or so, this is where the Peabody defense needs to be solid and either keep it a tie game or give the offense an opportunity to take the lead.
Yeah, on some of the fast breaks that Peabody's have had, they haven't had a lot of, like, it's like 1 on 3, 1 on 2, 1 on 4.
Shot is saved by Lexi, and that was a good save. That was a little screen in front of her, and she made a nice little glove save there. So we have 35.1 on the clock here in the rink. The score is still 1-1. Just to kind of give us a recap, Bryn Scott opened the scoring early on for Bishop Fenwick, and then Sydney Zizza tied the game at 1. And that's where we are right now. Peabody defense does clear it out, and they're going to. No, he waves off the icing. That's an interesting play here, but Fenwick is going to bring it up, and no, Peabody battling in the neutral zone.
See if Peabody can take advantage of that. Looks like they'll be able to. Last 3 seconds here. 2-1, and that is going to bring us to the end of the first period. What a first period here. On this President's Day, Fenwick and Peabody deadlocked at 1. Again, as you said, it's been a physical first period. Both teams are going to regroup, and I think we'll see how the Tanners recover, and we're going to have a few words from our sponsors here.
DC Rentals has been in business for almost 30 years, offering state-of-the-art radio communications and security camera systems. DC Rentals is able to cater our system, scale it down to any size event, large or small. Our custom-built trailers are designed for fast deployment with full video and communication capabilities. We offer top-of-the-line Motorola and Hytera dispatch and radio equipment, along with Telex and Zetron consoles. DC Rentals Mobile Command Trailer is also available for special events or emergencies. In addition, we provide individual and group training sessions on all of our equipment, as well as 24-hour customer service. DC Rentals can be reached at 781-289-3000 or on the internet at dcrentals.net. DC Rentals is a proud sponsor of Peabody TV.
Yeah, I know. Wait, look at that. It's so sad.
Touchdown! You see that? Whoa, we scored?
Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Wait, why does my face look like that?
It's all good, baby.
Is it really all good? If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Find free care guides at aarp.org/caregiver.
I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
There it is. Keep going with it.
Leo! They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Hey, Dad, I need your help asking Jessica to prom.
Of course. Love is like the ocean. You have to tread the
Oh,
waters.
Dad, that's not the kind of help I needed. Hey, Jessica. Will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care can't wait to share their first with you.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual, and she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
felt so much better after my son told me, Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you and we'll figure it out.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfie. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Roll over. Chance high five. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and fur. I am totally a hat person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just a little moment. If I could go back and change it all. If I could go back, I would. But I can't.
I've been a work-study intern at PAT for almost a year now.
I am a junior at Peabody High, and I'm a work-study student at PAT.
I am I guess you call me a work-study alumni.
I am an alumni of the work-study program. I definitely got most of the direction for what I wanted to do out of working at PAT.
It's a place to be. It's a place to express yourself.
There's always something new and exciting to look forward to, so it's definitely something we want to be a part of.
It's fun. It's like a lot of fun.
Community media is blessed with the opportunity to demonstrate leadership and the importance of activism, while providing the community access to tools to engage in racial and social justice work and to amplify that work. Join Alliance for Community Media on how to use media to untangle the deeply embedded threads of racism in America in pursuing racial justice and equity in community media.
All right, guys. We have a replay here from the first period, and that was the goal scored by Bishop Fenwick's Bryn Scott. That made it a 1-0 game. And then down on this end, that was the goal there by Peabody that tied the game at 1. So that's where we are here. This is that was the opportunity where Peabody had a chance to kind of put it on the fast break and just had a near miss. So those are some of the big plays here from period number 1. as we get ready for the start of period 2. Again, just a little bit about what brings us here today is this is the CARLIN Cup, and it's been again, in my opinion, one of the great winter traditions on the North Shore. Where two crosstown rivals, Fenwick and Peabody, get to kind of play each other. This game started on the boys' end, has carried into the girls' end, where traditionally there's been a doubleheader today. The kind of status of things right now, the girls kind of keeping on this tradition. Named after CARLIN, who's one of the founders of hockey here in Peabody. This game was started by his nephew Bo Tierney. And again, it's a great tradition when you can. Anytime Fenwick and Peabody can play each other in sports, I think it's a great thing for the city. Crosstown rivalries are always, important to communities and in each of these schools. So again, the replays we just watched brought us to this point where it's 1-1. I don't know, Maxon, I don't know what you think, but I kind of agree with your take on the physicality.
Yeah, first period showed both teams being very physical, fighting for the puck, and it's just been a very even game as it's 1-1. So we'll see if both teams bring up the same intensity. In the second period.
Yeah, I know. The last two games for Peabody, the start of the second period has been pretty good. They've come out strong in between each kind of intermission. So we'll see what happens if I think this is an important period for Peabody to come out and reestablish the dominance in the offensive zone. I think they had early on in that first period.
Yeah. I also think, when they have the puck, they got to continue to be aggressive. They came so close to getting so much goals, and they have one. So to continue that, some shots have to go in, just by chances. So
yeah, no, again, let's clean sheet of ice. Again, we're 2 periods left. It's a 1-1 game. It's 2 rivalries. This should be exciting.
Yeah. Every player's they've been playing their hearts out, and it's going to continue to be like that.
Yeah, as Peabody now kind of takes the ice, the officials are on the ice, and Matarisi's going to go to the Zamboni side of the ice, and the Peabody goal would be in front of us here, high above our perch here at McVan O'Keefe Arena. So as period 2 gets ready to kind of get underway, I think it's going to be important, again, as we said, I think for Peabody to establish some early momentum.
Yeah. I think Peabody has to come out the gates early and play physical, play aggressive, and get some clean shots off, try to get some goals early here.
I'll tell you, if the play in the second period is as loud as the stick banging, we're in for a good second period. All right, and here we go. Second period is underway, and Fenwick gets the puck in, but there's Sydney's visit to take it and clear it out. Again, as we have noticed, when Peabody plays well in the neutral zone, their offense goes pretty well. If Peabody here brings it in, the centering pass is dropped back, and cannot make the pass connection, and Fenwick is going to come up the other way with the puck. Again, let's see how Peabody does establishing themselves on the offensive zone. Puck is going to go down for icing. So again, something I think for us to keep an eye on is going to be that neutral zone in between the blue lines here. If Peabody can kind of dominate and gain possession of the puck.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what helped them out early in the first period. They didn't let anything get past them in the neutral zone.
Marakowski and DeVerzio there with the face-off in front of us. That was won by Fenwick. Let's see if Peabody can kind of do a good job of getting the puck out. Puck up along the boards here, and it's poked away and cleared out by Peabody. Nice job. we saw there towards the end of the first period of Fenwick was doing a good job of really preventing Peabody from getting into the offensive zone. But once Peabody did, they had a good job of kind of getting shots on net. And there's another shot on net there by Peabody and kicked away again by Matarisi. She's been solid between the pipes. Just let that one go between her. Peabody looks to make a pass, and it's broken up by Fenwick and cleared out. But again, there's the Peabody defense from really kind of setting anything up for Fenwick. And that shot goes in to the midsection there of Matarisi, who kind of makes the save. And that was Grace Allen, who also kind of made the save. Grace Allen had a goal the other night against Masconomet. So let's see if Peabody can settle it in here and keep the puck in the zone. As that kind of shot goes deflected, goes wide of the net. Shot out in front, bounces around. Defense has it, takes another shot, and kind of goes wide of the net there. Puck being battled for behind the net, and kicks out. It's out in front. Peabody can't get a stick on it. Reestablished shot kind of goes in again and goes wide. Pucks are bouncing around here in the net, and that's usually kind of where you kind of find these opportunities. But Fenwick is going to bring the puck up the side and dump it in deep.
Peabody's had a lot of missed opportunities in this game. Got to capitalize on the opportunities.
Yeah. Oh, shot goes deflected. It will not be icing. And so Fenwick will have to work to kind of get the puck back up ice. Peabody made a line change. We'll see how that works out for them right now. And it's tough to tell where the puck is, if it's in the neutral zone or not, but it's got it kicked out, and here's Fenwick bringing up the puck. They look to make the drop pass. Pack's going in front, and Spack does a good job of clearing that puck out. She turned around and blasted one down off the stick of Fenwick, so it will not be icing. Peabody keeps it in. Alani Spack's shot goes wide of the net. Peabody does a good job of getting to the puck. Yeah, Peabody's skating hard to pick up those loose rebounds and really trying to work hard at keeping that puck into their offensive zone. Pass is deflected and brought up by Fenwick. Kick up the right side here. No icing. Fenwick did try to kind of get a centering pass. Peabody's done a good job of really kind of preventing any kind of clean shots on the Peabody goalie, you know.
Yeah, they have. And one of the only clean shots that Bishop Fenwick has had was their only goal. And I think that's gonna play a big factor into this game.
Yeah. So with the icing, the puck is going to be dropped here in front of us. Won by Peabody, and Zizza is going to... Oh, Zizza can't clear it out as Fenwick kept it in. Fenwick centering pass. Oh, it goes high. It was deflected. Number 28 was there on the backside. That was a potential opportunity for Fenwick. Sydney Zizza is going to bring it up. She splits the defense. Puck is dropped in. Zizza has it on her stick. She is kicked away by Matarisi. Peabody keeps it in. Can they make the pass though? Fenwick putting a lot of pressure on the point. There goes the puck up the side, but Peabody defense is there. Good stick checking there. That is number 22, one of the assistant captains, Michaela O'Driscoll, there with a good poke away. Peabody defense again gets the puck out and does a good job. It's being brought up here. Peabody wraps it around and wins the battle to that puck. So under the first 5 minutes, right, neither team has really kind of gained momentum in this period. It's been kind of a feel out. Both teams have had a couple of little opportunities here, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I feel like both teams have got to score a goal, here early on to set the momentum on their side.
I agree. I think the next goal will be big as kind of a momentum builder. But as it seems the last couple of days, the Tanners have had a battle back in both games, right? They went down 1-0 in both, tied it in both, went down 2-1, tied it in both. And that's a shot by PB that was kind of kicked away by the Fenwick defense.
Yeah, Fenwick's doing a good job right now making sure PB doesn't get those shots off like they were in the first period.
Right, yeah, Fenwick has definitely added the defensive pressure. You know, Fenwick coach there definitely has see the changes that were made in between periods. Again, I think both teams have played well defensively in this game, but Peabody in the first period had a lot more opportunities. Let's see what happens here in period 2. That shot goes wide, and there's a collision in front of the net. The referees kind of wave off and let them play some hockey. Here's Peabody with the chance. Shot is saved and tied up by Matarisi. So here in the second period, again, it's been kind of like a back and forth kind of feel out so far here as we're coming up on the halfway point of period number 2.
It has. Let's see who wins this face-off. PB needs to win this, get a chance for the goal.
And the face-off is won by Fenwick, but brings it behind the net. This is where PB's, I think, done a good job is battling pucks along the boards and keeping them in when they need to.
Yeah, they have. I feel like this is a more of a physical period than last period.
Yeah, definitely both teams are playing physical, especially on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're not letting any team get any shots off.
Well, PB makes a move here. PB has a kind of little charge here. Here comes number 11. Shot is the backhand is deflected wide. PB did a good job of keeping it in. The shot was saved. The glove save there. That shot was made by, I think that was senior captain number 25 on his back with the shot. We're gonna have a face-off on the far end to Matarisi's left. I think PB's got to do a better job in front of battling for any kind of loose pucks and rebounds that Matarisi might give. That shot goes wide of the net, or the clear goes wide of the net, and we'll have an icing here. So with under 8 to play, I think what's going to be important here again is that team that can establish some offensive zone time.
Yep, definitely. Get some shots off, get some chances at some goals, because it's been a very bland offensive period so far.
Puck clears out, and Peabody can't with the skater down on the ice. And Peabody does bring it in to prevent the offsides, but Fenwick kind of kicks it out. Here comes Fenwick up. Looking to try to make a pass, and again, the Peabody defense is there to kind of smother anything coming in. So, nice cross pass. Fenwick kind of bringing it up. Again, a good job by the Peabody defense to kind of poke that away. A little kind of battling going on here in front of us. Let's see who's going to kind of win the puck here. Fenwick does, centers it out, save by Lexi. Oh, puck's behind and kept in. Woohoo! Wow!
That could have gone luckily for Peabody, that did not roll in because it just stopped right behind her. It's about a couple inches away from the line, which would have been a goal for Fenwick. But
yeah, and Sydney Zizzer was there, kind of saw it and kind of kicked it up underneath Lexi there to create the tie-up. Lexi had a couple of good saves. That one just kind of snuck through, but again, didn't cross in. A great opportunity there for Fenwick.
Yeah,
he wraps it around and kind of clears it out, but that's probably going to be called icing.
Fenwick is, I feel like, starting to develop more of an offensive rhythm here as PB's starting to lose theirs, but PB's defense playing good enough that I don't think it's that big of a threat right now.
No, but you're right. Fenwick has started to establish, as we said, right, the team that establishes the offensive pressure. And right now, Fenwick has done that here, especially in the last couple of minutes. There's a giant kind of going on between both players there, and the referee switches up the centers. Spack does a good job of popping the puck out and clearing it out, but Fenwick is there to take it and get it back into their offensive zone.
Loose puck.
Loose puck battled out front, and no one was there for Fenwick. But here comes Peabody getting it out. Grace Allen had it on his stick. The puck dropped back. The shot is deflected. It goes high. They're going off the glass. Puck is being battled for, and finally the shot was wide off the glass, but Again, this has been a very physical period, and it's been a struggle, I think, right now for both teams to establish time in the offensive zone. You know? Oh, centering pass out in front. Oh, Grace Allen could not get it onto her forehand there. And again, the stick checking by both teams right now has been phenomenal, really kind of preventing teams from getting an opportunity. Fenwick drops it in, but Scissor is there to kind of break up the pass, looking to get it up ice, and gets it into the Peabody zone.
Let's see if Peabody's can get some passes going and get some shots off, because they haven't been able to do that all period.
Fenwick has done a good job of, keeping the pressure on Peabody and really preventing them from having any offensive momentum.
Yeah, and I don't think Peabody has as much intensity as they did.
Oh, what a shot and a save there by Matarisi. That was a great pass, and Matarisi came across the goalie area there and kicked it away. That was a good little charge here. Here comes Fenwick. But it's kind of a 1-on-4 and cannot kind of get through the kind of Peabody defense. And again, it's almost right now it's kind of a little tennis matchy, a little back and forth as both defenses really kind of clamping down. Right, and Peabody goalie does kick it wide. Those are some of the shots she struggled with, especially against Masco on Saturday. So it's good to see some adjustments being made. Puck is landing around out front, kept in, shot. Oh, it's deflected again wide.
Yeah, Peabody doesn't seem to get doesn't seem to get a stick on the puck on the deflections.
No, they need to those are the ones they need to battle for, because Matarisi is doing a good job of seeing the initial, but the rebound opportunities are there. They just have to take advantage of it. Oh, Peabody takes each other out there. But the Fenwick player had to skate the other direction to kind of reestablish the puck. So we're under 5 here to play. I think these last 3 minutes are going to be important. I know the last couple of games, Peabody found themselves getting into some penalty trouble, and let's see. Hopefully they don't find themselves in the box.
For Peabody, I think they need more so focus on not letting Bishop Fenwick score.
Fenwick, though,
would be very, very big. Obviously, you want them to get a goal and take the lead, but I feel like it's more important you don't let them score.
Well, I would agree. That's going to be icing. Fenwick, though, with a good little offensive push here in the last minute or so here, putting some pressure on the Peabody defense.
Yeah, let's see how Peabody can react to that.
Yeah, I think right now the Peabody defense can't make a mistake. Right, I think that's going to be crucial here. That we get to the end of the second period is that they don't make the big mistake and give up a goal. It's back has it off the boards, look to kind of clear it out, and Ken Oz, Peabody's player, kind of slipped and fell. Puck here in the corner. Grace Allen now is going to kind of bring it up, establishing themselves kind of a little bit of speed. Has it, tries to kind of get it centered and cannot kind of make the centering pass. Oh, do we have a penalty coming up here? Let's see what's going to happen. Trying to see what the call is. We have a hooking. And Peavy's going to go on the power play.
That's big for Peavy.
That is big.
They haven't been able to get offensive possession, and with 2 minutes out of the last 2 minutes 49.
So Reagan Van Horn there was called for the hooking, and Peavy's going to have a power play here. Let's see what they can do with it. Ziz's backhand is smothered there by Matarisi with the save.
Yeah, Peavy going the power play is huge. They can finally develop an offensive rhythm in the second period.
That'd be nice.
Let's see if they can get a goal and take the lead before the end of the period.
Yeah, as we said, the defense that makes the mistake, and that was a mistake made by the Fenwick team. And again, another shot there grabbed by Matarisi. So again, the power play. Peabody was 0 for 1 on the last power play, but they did end up finding some time and use the power play to build rhythm to score. Passes down wide. Centering pass out in front is deflected wide. Battling for the puck, and it's going to be kicked out there by Vincent Fenwick. Peabody's going to have to reestablish. This is where Fenwick, I thought, did a good job, really kind of preventing Peabody from getting the puck back into the offensive zone.
Yeah,
Peabody drops it in.
Peabody needs to get some more shots off.
Yep. That puck's laying out. Can they beat her to it? They do. Can the Peabody player keep it in? No, Fenwick gets it out. And Peabody drops it, brings it back in. Drops it. It's back with the wrist shot. Oh, the player could not get his stick on it to kind of try to deflect that in. And they do a good job of keeping it in. That was Zizza who kind of kept it in and then took the shot that was getting deflected wide. Got to shoot him. Deflected there by Fenwick. And they're going to kind of clear it down. Peabody goalie does kind of make that save. So 40 seconds left in the power play. Peabody's going to kind of try to take this momentum. Good pass. Peabody has it in the zone. This has been a good power play for Peabody to reestablish some offensive time.
Yeah, it has. Let's hopefully when the power play ends, they can continue to establish that offensive rhythm.
Yeah, Eleni's shot was deflected wide. Peabody's shot is seen and smothered by Matarisi. So 7 seconds to play in the power play, 56 seconds to go here in the first period. Again, it's been a stalemate at 1-1.
Yeah, it's offensive period of hockey, and I think see how both teams come out of the break. How if they're going to continue playing great defense, or if they're going to go for the goals.
Yeah, I don't know. I know going into this week, Peabody still had some outside chances at making the tournament with their power rankings. I don't know how the losses the last two nights affected them, but it'd be good to get one today, especially with the rivalry. And that's going to be a penalty on Peabody. That's going to be Grace Allen with 28 seconds to go. Fenwick is going to go on the power play.
It's not good. They're going to open up the period with the Fenwick's going to open up the period with the power play. They can go to the break, work on a couple things, and come out aggressive. And that's a rough penalty for Peabody after not getting one.
Yep. I think Peabody needs to take the last. What they need to do is not let Fenwick score here in the last 28 seconds and reestablish. Fenwick keeps it in. The shot, goes underneath Lexi Priffy's pad there and almost through. Right. Peabody's battling. They got to get it out. Battling along the boards here. The longer that puck stays tied up, the better it is for Peabody as they're trying to kill this clock here in the end of the second period. Fenwick trying to get a stick and a shot, and that's blocked by Eleni Spack and cleared out. That should do it for the second period. So a second period where we saw both defenses, right, where both defense kind of dominated here. I believe we have a couple replays coming up from some second period action.
So this is an opportunity from Peabody here, and
yeah, that was great Spack's shot that was gathered up there by Matarisi on the power play earlier. and I think this was the near. That was the save, and then the shot that's kind of slipped through. Preefy and Ziza did a good job of making sure that didn't go in.
Yeah, luckily it didn't roll fast, because if it did, that definitely would have gone in.
Yep. And here was Ziza's shot that, again, was bounced up and kind of deflected. These replays we're watching is kind of where we are here at this period. Both teams kind of battling, and both defenses really kind of doing a good job of preventing the puck from going in. So we're going to go to our sponsors, and we will be back soon with live action here with the Carlin Cup.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Hey guys, today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Give kisses. Give kisses. Look. Give kisses. Give kisses. You heard how loud that was.
I know, I heard.
That.
I heard. It wasn't you. Yeah. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Bacon.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look! Kids!
I don't want to talk about it.
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 Families don't have to talk about everything, but they should talk about how to plan for an emergency.
Kids, you all right?
This family's prepared. Get tips and resources to make your family's emergency plan.
I am what hunger looks like in America. I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school. Because this may be the last time I'll have lunch. till September. I am a single father of 2 who works 3 part-time jobs. And that's still not enough to put food on the table. I am a 16-year-old boy who just got my first job to help feed my little sisters. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew they were hungry.
Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now anything but lonely.
We had this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day. He's an incredible companion and my best friend.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns, like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just like, it's going to be cool.
When I retired from the Navy, I found myself on a void in my life that had been filled by the people that I served with. Tommy really brought an important factor to my life. I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Observe a domesticated human family in their natural habitat, known to their species as the backyard.
Hey, you think I should light it now?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Oh dear, someone is about to burn a pile of debris that's too tall, which can start a wildfire. Wait, could it be? Blimey, it is.
It's Smokey.
It's Smokey Bear. What a legend.
Hey, it's Smokey. Sorry, it was too high. Right.
Watch as he astutely ensures that there's no wind, and how he removes some of the debris to create a smaller, safer burning pile.
No, you said make it bigger, baby. The bigger the better.
Take note of our fearless furry friend here, humans.
I appreciate it. Fist bump.
Watching you.
Smokey's done it again.
Bye, Smokey.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
We're here in Peabody as there seems to be a little bit of a delay going on before the start of the third period. So
Yeah, look, the Zamboni went into the garage there. I don't know if there was something wrong with the Zamboni, but we're gonna have a couple more passes, and then we should be back and underway. I believe we'll have a couple more words from our sponsors, and we'll be back for some third period action.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Today is primary day. We're talking to voters all over Brooklyn. Why did you vote today?
I'm excited about your future because it's also my future.
Country need us.
And today we're out here to get people to vote. I mean, our shirt speaks to your voice, your vote, your future.
Absolutely.
Right?
Let me ask you a question. How old are you?
17.
You're not old enough to vote yet, right? We the people. Hold those words close to your heart. It makes a difference. We the people. The way you make your voice heard is to vote.
Yes.
If you want to make changes in these communities, vote.
I want to know why people who aren't voting, why won't they vote?
Maybe you guys are probably counting yourself out because you're not 18, but the truth is you guys have a moral responsibility to my generation and the generation before me to come out to vote, because honestly, there's people who died for us to vote.
Rings with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening sky. America can be exquisite. Go out and vote! You voted?
Raise the turnout of your neighborhood, get the respect you deserve.
Are you voting this year?
I just registered yesterday. I told most of my friends to go register, and we're all going to be voting in November.
Continue to vote.
Listen, I will be voting as long as my life depends on it and my children.
If all those people who say it didn't matter actually got out and did vote, it would make a huge difference.
May I ask why you voted?
My vote is to take care of you young people for a better life.
Imagine how long it took him to get here.
Exactly.
And people take voting for granted. Come and vote. Let us march on till victory is won.
Welcome back to John O'Keefe Arena. It's the CARLIN Cup. Peabody and Bishop Fenwick are tied at 1. And it's been a very physical game, both periods. But what we've seen in the second period is great defense from both teams, preventing a lot of shots going off and no goals.
Yeah, no. Peabody, though, has dominated the shot chart here. It's been 24 to 13 in favor of Peabody. And again, early in the first period, Bryn Scott scored the opening goal in the game for Bishop Fenwick. Peabody battled back a little bit here, and again in those first 5 minutes, with Sydney Zizza scored, and we've been deadlocked there since. So it's a 1-1 game. I would like us to realize after the game is over, we will be down on the ice for the trophy presentation, and so the winner of this game will get a plaque that they will get to take back to their schools. And I believe, I know in years past they've done a most valuable player for both teams. So we'll see how this plays out here in the third period. While we're here, I'd just like to give a shout out to our crew. Back in the truck, we have Nathan Trent, who's our tech director today, and Chris Tarasco is bringing us those fabulous replays. You say on our cameras today, we have Nathan Dos Santos, Reed Pimentel, and Leonie Berry are doing the camera work. So, again, a lot of people put a lot of work into to bring these games to us, and their hard work doesn't go unrecognized. So both teams kind of come out again. I think right. Peabody's going to start on the penalty kill, right? Fenwick's on the power play with 1:32 left. Right, it's going to be interesting to see how how Peabody handles this next minute 32. I think this is going to be an important start to the period for the Tanners.
Yeah, it will. Both teams have to come out aggressive, get a lot of shots off, because, after a scoreless period, you want to win the game, and you just gotta score some points.
Yeah. Peabody wins that faceoff, and it goes all the way back to Matarisi and net, and she ties it up. So it's going to be kind of a faceoff down here. This will all kind of help the Peabody penalty kill. So it's Sarah Mitchell in front of us, pass back. See if Peabody kind of get a shot shorthanded, and they do, and it's got it tied up there by Matarisi. So even shorthanded, Peabody has come out and been aggressive.
Yeah, Bishop Fenwick's on the power play from the penalty in the second, at the end of the second period. There's about 1:21 left in that, so let's see how Peabody can handle this in a tie game.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see what kind of goes on. Peabody is done here. The first 30 seconds of this power play has been in that Peabody offensive zone, shorthanded. That was a good job by the Tanners, but here comes a push by Bishop Fenwick. Backhand shot. No, it doesn't go in. It was kicked away. Fenwick there thought they had a goal. It was kicked away. It did not go in. What a play.
Great save.
Here comes Peabody on the backhand, shorthanded. Can Scissor get a shot off? She does, and the rebound is kicked away by Matarisi, picked up by Fenwick. So a little kind of back and forth action here by both teams. Early on here in period number 3. Peabody does get it out, and with 25 seconds to go here on the penalty kill for the Tanners, right? Bishop Fenwick has to try to make one last charge here on a power play. Brought up. Oh, we don't have a penalty coming up. I thought we might have. Fenwick has it. Again, Peabody does a good job of preventing the shot off and coming up the right side here. This shot is blocked behind the net. Can the Tanners keep it in? Oh, somebody lost a stick. It was the Fenwick player, number 10, lost her stick. And Peabody has officially kind of killed off that power play, and we are back to even strength. So a good job there to end period 2 and start this third period, and really not letting kind of Fenwick get any momentum off of it. Brought in deep wide. Oh, a Lenny's back shot is kicked away again by Matarisi. Again, early on, Peabody again. That's another 2 or 3 shots. The Peabody's won from Fenwick. They are outshooting the Crusaders right now.
Yeah, and this game is so tight because Fenwick's goalie's done a great job making sure that nothing gets past her, and Fenwick's had great defense too, especially in the second period.
That's true. Yeah, Stella Matarisi has been solid in between the pipes. So Peabody dumps it back into the offensive zone. It does a good job of kind of keeping it in and wrapping it around. Can Peabody get it established as they are going to make a change on defense? Stepped in, shot is blasted. It's high, it's out in front, and nobody can kind of get a stick on it there. I think they all kind of lost the puck as it was deflected up high. And here comes Fenwick coming up down the left side of the rink. And again, Peabody's defense smothers and really does not allow Fenwick to establish any offensive zone. And it's cleared out by Peabody, and Fenwick's going to have to reset. Again, I think, as we kind of get here, icing is going to be the call. I think as we kind of get here, as we come up to that first 5-minute mark here of the third period, it's going to be important to see what team can seize momentum and take advantage.
Yeah, and both teams just got to get more aggressive, especially Fenwick, as they haven't gotten a lot of shots off, and they're still tied, right? So I think if they could apply pressure on offense, get some shots off, get a goal, it'll be big for them.
Yep. Peabody now comes across the offensive zone, skates up the right side, puts on the brakes, looks to make the pass back, and does. Wow, Ziz's shot goes wide. I think that was Ziz, I can't tell. No, that was not. That was number 24, Maura Flaws, with that shot that kind of whizzed wide. And Fenwick has the puck down deep and out of their zone. They look to make a centering pass, and does, but cannot get a stick on it. Good job there by the Peabody defense to kind of break it up. Another pass by Fenwick goes wide. And Peabody regains kind of control of the puck. Can they get it out of the zone? It is fired out and out of the zone, but it will not go far enough to become an icing. Fenwick has to regroup. So that is number 4, Reagan Van Horn with the puck, who tries to get it out and had a tough time doing so. Let's see if Peabody can keep this offensive pressure. And puck kicks away back to the Fenwick zone.
I think right now, with that past couple of minutes, both teams are in the neutral zone, as neither team can get it out onto their side until Peabody did right there, but that's about like a good minute. The puck
pass is centered out front. Oh! Pass was there, right? Peabody's that number 11 there for Peabody. Melania Diversio there with the attempt on the shot, and again, Matarisi there with the save. Good real first opportunity here in period 3, and Matarisi was there to answer the call.
Yeah, Peabody needs to stay aggressive like that. They need these next couple minutes to, kind of develop a bit of some momentum, get some shots off, hopefully get a goal.
Yeah, she's coming up to 30 saves right now. She's been a difference maker in this game so far. And here comes Fenwick bringing up the puck now, but again, the Peabody defense squashing it in the neutral zone, doing a very good job of that. As we've seen, though, this is about the time here. The middle 5 minutes of the third period is where the Tanners struggled against Masco and really against kind of Pope Francis, where they kind of let the game get away from them. So I think the next 5 or 6 minutes of this game is going to be important for Peabody.
Yeah, it is. And they just got to continue to not let Fenwick get any shots off.
Yeah, that shot was kicked wide or deflected wide by the Peabody defense.
So I think Peabody on the defensive side of the game is playing like the best they absolutely could do.
Yes, they are doing a very good job here. Peabody's now going to have a little rush, and they make a line change. There's nobody for really her to make kind of a pass to. Oh, she cannot keep it in. But Peabody had to defend her back. And let's see what happens. Oh, they cannot make a pass. It is taken back by Fenwick, but they make a change that they don't have someone to kind of dish it off to. So as we reach kind of the halfway point here of the third period, we're coming up on that halfway point of the third period. It's been a battle back and forth by both teams. Fenwick has it out front, but cannot get a clean stick on it to kind of get a shot. Those are the dangerous ones, I think, for Peabody. Those are the ones they have to kind of squash.
Yeah, it's very dangerous when the puck is just laying free, and the other team is beating you to the ball, the offense, to the puck.
Yeah, puck being battled for, kind of kicked out there by the Fenwick defender and cleared away by Bishop Fenwick.
Especially in a tie game, you do not want to give up a goal.
No, and I think we've seen it, right? Both teams did a good job in period 2, kind of killing their penalties. Peabody's went into the third period, but I think it's going to be important, right? Stay out of the penalty box and establish some offensive zone time. And I think that's a team that can do that. Will be the team that kind of will break this tie. So Peabody here is going to kind of bring it up the ice. She's flying in. She kind of loses control of the puck. She tries to make a centering pass. It's there. On front. Shot is saved. Still on front. And Matarisi jumps on top of it. A couple of opportunities there for the Tanners. Right. Wow. As Peabody came skating in hard, made the centering pass. They just couldn't kind of get a piece. And Matarisi again making saves.
They just cannot tip it in. They can't. They just can't get it in. They can't finish the job.
Yeah,
Matarisi's goalie's done a great job.
Yeah, she's going to be coming up on 30 saves. I mean, I don't know. They started going into this period at 24. That's about 5 or 6 shots so far for the Tanners to really start this third period. One of these has to find the back of the net. Puck battles around, and Fenwick kind of gets it up against the boards. And really having a hard time. Oh, Peabody can't keep it in. So we'll kind of see what happens here. first mistake, I think, is what's going to kind of cost teams the game here. Is we're under the 8-minute mark. We're actually, no, sorry, under the 7-minute mark here in the game. Peabody has it. They dump it in. Get some fresh legs on the ice for the Tanners. I think it's going to be important, right? If they can keep their legs for the third period. No, it's kicked out. Zizza's going to kind of skate around, try to find some open ice, and she finds some open ice. She's going to kind of skate in. She cannot get the shot off, but it's kept in by Peabody. Nope, bounces out towards Fenwick, and Fenwick's going to kind of bring it up. Number 13 there for Fenwick with the shot gets blocked, and Peabody regains possession. See if they can kind of bring it out. There goes Peabody kind of on a charge. Zizza has it on a shot. It's blocked. Passes out in front. The rebound is there. Again, the opportunity is there. Again, I keep confusing Michaela O'Driscoll and Sydney Zizza. That was Michaela O'Driscoll with the shot.
PV got both their goals last game off the deflection, and there's been a ton of deflections, and nobody from PV's just there to hit it in.
Yeah. I mean, when she's making the initial saves, right? Matarisi's making the initial saves for Fenwick. She's doing a good job of smothering them when she can, but she's giving up some rebound opportunities, and Peabody has to take advantage of those opportunities.
Yeah, they do.
We're coming up here on the 5-minute mark, right? We're going to be that last 5 minutes is going to be important.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously it's a tight game.
Yeah. We saw it with Masco, right? Peabody kind of lost their legs in the last 5. That shot, there's the rebound, brought out in front. Another save by Matarisi. What a game she has played here today. And it's brought into the zone here by Fenwick. Puck's behind the net. Peabody has to try to get it out, and does.
Going up down, keeping on a fast break.
Peabody with the line change, getting some fresh legs on the ice. Centering pass, shots in front. It's kicked away again by Matarisi. She just couldn't get enough on that. Matarisi was there with her stick to kind of kick it away. Peabody's kept it in. That shot again is saved. It kind of bounced wide to the Matarisi's right and out of the zone here for Peabody. We are under 5 to play here in a 1-1 game. What I am not sure is if this game does end in a tie, if there's an overtime or not. Peabody's out front. Another save by Matarisi. She got a stick on it. What a play there by Peabody to try to have another opportunity. They keep it in. That shot is deflected. Peabody has kept it in. No, kicked out there by Fenwick.
Peabody needs to continue to shoot these shots. I mean, one of them has to go in eventually, right? Like, just by odds.
Odds are, here comes Peabody skating in. Zizza with the shot. The rebound is in. Oh! The opportunity was in. Just missed, kind of going under the stick of, that was number 26, Avery Trippy for Peabody, who just kind of missed that backside poke in.
She was wide of the net by a couple inches there. Peabody's doing everything in their power to get into the net. It's just, Fenwick's goal has done a great job preventing them to score.
Yeah, Peabody's done a good job of really putting a lot of pressure this period, and Matarisi, again, she's got to be now well over 30 saves, and as I say, has kind of been the difference maker in this game. Here comes Peabody on a charge. She's got a clean shot. Can she get it off? She cannot. Peabody looking for a penalty and not one called. Matarisi again with another save, and she kicks it out wide. Peabody thought there might have been maybe a hooking there on Fenwick, but no call on the ice, and we're going to kind of continue playing here with about 3 minutes to go here in the third period of a 1-1 tie. Peabody and Fenwick battling here for the puck in the backside.
Now into 3 minutes.
Peabody can kind of keep it in, and Fenwick does a good job of poking it out. Peabody reestablishes the puck out. She loses it. Here comes number 9 from Vincent Fenwick. She's trying to get the puck on her stick and cannot. The Peabody defense tips it away. But Fenwick now with the puck in the offensive zone. Fenwick also now complaining. Referees are letting both sides go. There was hooking or potential hooking on one end, right? The Peabody looked like Fenwick was complaining for a call there and didn't get one, right? We are under 3 to go here in a 1-1 tie between Bishop Fenwick and Peabody Tanners for the CARLIN Cup. Shot bounces out in front. Peabody's there. No, cannot get to it.
Peabody's had so much chances. They need to get something in because you don't want Fenwick to go down and just get something in when they're only shots.
Yeah, Fenwick. I don't think Fenwick has had maybe 1 or 2 shots this period. It's really been dominated. That's going to kind of go wide. Can Peabody win the skate down to get the puck? You got a player on both sides.
Puck took a bad bounce for Peabody.
It did take a bad bounce for Peabody, but Peabody's fighting to keep it in, and we're right to the Fenwick player. We are under 2 minutes to go here in a 1-1 game for the CARLIN Cup. Bragging rights for a year on the line. City rivalry. Shot goes through and into the net with 1:31 to play. Bishop Fenwick takes the lead.
Wow.
The Peabody defense has been awesome, and that just one kind of snuck in. I think that was
all the shots that Peabody's had. None of them could go in, and then Fenwick got one of their only opportunities to score in the third period, and they did. It's just bad luck.
Yeah, bad luck. I believe that was number 37, Kaylee Tinkham, who got that by Lexi Preefty as Peabody now trails 2-1.
Peabody pulled a goalie.
I think Peabody's got to get it down into their offensive zone, and then we'll see. We'll have to see kind of a goalie pull, right? They have to be aggressive here, and we'll see what happens.
And the goalie is coming out.
No,
she's staying in. Yeah, too much people on the ice.
Peabody has too many people on the ice. Peabody went to pull the goalie. She went back, and the Tanners have. This might be a costly penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
goalie started to leave, and then she came back in because Fenwick was starting to bring the puck back on their side of the ice, and then.
Yeah, I don't think the Peabody player saw her go back into the net. She came onto the ice.
Just a miscommunication right there.
Yeah, and that's going to be too many men on the ice for Peabody, and that's going to be kind of a costly penalty for Peabody as they are now going to be kind of shorthanded.
Fenwick's going to run the power play now with a minute 12 left with the lead here in the CARLIN Cup. See what Peabody can do shorthanded. As they're going to finish the game.
Peabody shorthanded coming up the side here. She cannot make the centering pass. Is a great opportunity here by Sydney Zizza. The pass was not kind of completed. Here comes Fenwick kind of on the backside. And we're going to have an offsides call there at Bishop Fenwick, and the puck is going to go outside the blue line. That was a great shorthanded opportunity.
Another chance. Could not execute. As Peabody's now losing by a goal, and they're shorthanded, so it's going to be tough.
That was a heartbreaking goal for the Tanners, right? They dumped the puck down deep. The question is they going to pull the goalie, or are they going to kind of let this ride out the last 43 seconds? Can Peabody keep it in the offensive zone? So Peabody's going to kind of end this game on the penalty kill. As Fenwick is on the power play here. Here comes Fenwick up the side here. I mean, I don't know. The Tanners have battled hard all day, and I know if they do an MVP, right, it's got to be number one here. He's been awesome between the pipes with Bishop Fenwick.
10 seconds left in the game.
And it's going to be an offsides call with 8 seconds to play here. Three nights in a row for the Peabody girls team with a devastating loss.
Yep. Let's see what Peabody can do. So maybe they get a miracle in the final 8 seconds. They do, it'll be crazy, but doesn't seem very likely as there's a timeout on the ice.
So once again, this is the annual CARLIN Cup rivalry between both Peabody and Fenwick. Charlie Carlin and Bo Tierney are two huge names in Peabody hockey history. And I just think we have had just an exciting game as part of this rivalry game. Again, what kind of got us here is Brent Scott opened up the scoring for Fenwick. A couple minutes later, Sydney Zizza scored to tie the game at 1. And we've been pretty much all the way until about the minute and a half mark where Kaylee Tinkham from Bishop Fenwick, I believe, scored the goal to give Fenwick the lead here. Again, stay with us as we will, after the game, have, I believe, a presentation of the CARLIN Cup. And Peabody is going to pull the goalie for the last 8 seconds here. We're going to have some 5-on-5, but Peabody does not have a goalie here. They are on the penalty kill. They have to try to make a last-ditch effort here, and
they need to get a shot off.
They need to, and they will not, as Bishop Fenwick will take home the CARLIN Cup this year, and the team mobbed Stella Matarisi. What a game! Just what a game by Matarisi.
Yeah, without a doubt. Definitely, I think the biggest reason why Fenwick won this game. He had a ton of shots.
She was phenomenal between the pipes and really kind of prevented Peabody from gaining any momentum and stopped a bunch of shots. We have a couple of replays here for us. That we're going to have up here on the screen here as both teams kind of shake hands after a battle. So that was a save there by Lexi Prefrey, right? And again, that was Peabody's opportunity that was just kind of missed, and Matarisi did. This is again another opportunity Peabody had, and they just couldn't get the puck. And Matarisi all day between the pipes was phenomenal. Right, here's another chance by Peabody, and just another save, and that's the one they had backside and just kind of missed. Opportunities were there, and this is the goal here, right? Just kind of slid underneath their pad and in, and just what a phenomenal game by both teams. We're going to have the presentation here of awards, and I'll do my best to try to pick up what the announcer is saying and bring it to you here. And I know traditionally they've always done an MVP for both teams. All right, we're going to kind of wrap things up here in the booth. All right, we're going to kind of bring things down. Final score: Bishop Fenwick 2 and Peabody 1. We're going to kind of take it out down to the ice for the ceremony on the ice.